Alrighty, welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Tonight, we are going to be playing a game that will induce much suffering for me, but in a fun way. You know, the enjoyable kind of suffering. The enjoyable kind of suffering that one can only get from Lobotomy Corporation. Now, for those of you that don't know what this game is, this is a game that is made by a team known as Project Moon. They are essentially a team dedicated to making a bunch of games in, like, one large interconnected universe, and this is their first game, Lobotomy Corporation. TLDR, we are L Corp, a company that is meant to power the city, and we do that by interacting with godforsaken abnormalities that are physical representations of the human psyche. Or at least, like, physical maladaptations of it anyway. And it's our job to interact with them on a regular basis because they generate power. These include such things as a floating skull, a little spider creature, a man-eating cherry tree, a robot looking for a heart, an evil doggy, and a machine that will grind you to dust and blood while simultaneously creating the world's most beautiful music. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation! But yeah, each one has specific managerial guidelines, specific work that you should do with them in order to perform the best results. Like, for example, the aforementioned murder device called the singing machine. You might think that, oh, instinct work is very high. Maybe you should level up instinct. An employee with level 4 or higher fortitude will jump into the machine, killing themselves after completing work with it. So instinct should be at level 3 at most. Simultaneously, an employee with level 2 or lower temperance will also jump into the murder box. So you have to keep their temperance high and their instinct at just the right amount so you can perform good instinct work with it without them killing themselves. That is why we have Delilah on this team, a character whose prudence and temperance are almost maxed, and whose fortitude is just high enough that they can perform work with the singing machine without jumping into it. Yeah. But on the bright side, we also have the helpful ones, like their Frere-shoots, an abnormality that we can pay in energy in order to fire a bullet that will pierce through an entire wing of the building, killing any enemies and also people in it. So, you know, they're not all bad. Anyways, I have unlocked the control team, information team, training team, and safety team. These are what we're working with at the moment. We have a grand total of 13 abnormalities, this new one here being the newest one. So, let's see what I have to work. What the fuck is that? Is that a fucking wax baby? Is that a fucking wax baby with a mouth? What is that? What is that? So, ladies and gentlemen, now you get to meet the most interesting part of every Lobotomy Corporation run, trial and error. Because we need to figure out what the hell that thing is, and how to work with it properly. Otherwise, we will die. What is that? If you're wondering why the game has a retry the day button, this is why. So that whenever you get a new abnormality, you can test it. Let's see, if I remember correctly, for the Woodsman, it's work results bad, temperance level 3 or higher. Okay, so yeah, temperance level 2. Crumbling armor. We'll have... Oh, wait, right, I forgot. We had Reinhardt move over there. All right. So then, yeah, we'll have... let's see. He just red damage. Let's have John go work with the crumbling armor. And, of course, we have the singing machine, which we'll have Delilah work with. And now... Oh, and of course, Der Freischütz, who could forget. If I remember correctly, it's high-level repression work with Der Freischütz. Yep. All right, high-level repression work. Mr. Kwong is basically the employee that I have dedicated to talking to this thing. He's outfitted with its outfit, its ego weapon, the whole shebang. All right, then. Now, I guess let's try Instinct. Let's see how this goes. Please don't kill my employee. 00115 sucks its thumb and cries from time to time. Okay. Reinhardt just entered the containment unit. Does not respond to their entrance like other babies would. Okay, Glyphoth level 1. Let's see, what do we have to... Which ones do we have to interact with? Just Pode and 1 Sin 100 good deed. Hundreds of good deeds. That's fine. Have fun? Oh, thanks. I sure will. Checks out repeatedly. We should all know what they're actually worried about. Okay. Pitch black pupils secretly show its instinctual desire. Okay. That went well. Okay, let's see. When work result was normal, the Glyphoth counter lowered with a low probability. When it was bad, it lowered with a high probability. When it reached 0, the creature began crying. Employees who heard the wails complained of a headache, and the Glyphoth counter of all nearby abnormalities gradually decreased over time. Ah, good. Well, it seems to have gone alright so far. Delilah's already recovered from their bout with the singing machine, which is good. So that means they can go back in. Der Freischütz is happy. As for this thing, I guess let's try Instinct work again. It seemed to go well last time, right? Oh. Oh? Oh no. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, okay, so Instinct work is high. That just ended up being a bad run with it, okay. While it was in a crying state, only redacted work could be done. I'm guessing redacted work will kill the employee that works on it. Just a hunch! But regardless, it seems like Instinct work is my best option with that. Literally one bad job! My god! What the, What? Excuse me, what? What is this? Is this just gonna determine the employee that gets killed by it? Who the hell is Epsilon 31? Oh, he's fucked, isn't he? He's gonna die, isn't he? Oh, yep, he's dead. All right, then. Let's try that again. That is, That's a bit of a yikes. Okay, so now we know instinct work is our best option, and we just kind of have to hope that it doesn't end up with a mediocre or bad result. Otherwise, we are screwed. Unless everybody else can endure the crying because we're close to the end of the day or something. That did, not end very well, to say the least. Let's see. I forget. Grave of Cherry Blossoms is, yeah, just any kind of work with it, other than, yeah, let's have it even do insight work with it, and then attachment. Yep, level 2 or lower. You know what? Gonzalez needs a bit of training. Let's have Gonzalez go interact with the fragment of the universe. He'll be fine. And let's just hope that this time Reinhardt doesn't fuck up his interaction with the wax baby, or that we send one of the clerks to get eaten by it instead. Oh boy, it's already not going well. So yeah, it seems like this thing produces a lot of potentially produces a lot of power at the cost of potentially backfiring horribly. Oh, god damn it. There it is. Might as well check the other work lists. Yeah, I figured as much. Huh? It didn't start crying. Huh. Weird. What's this thing's Clyfoth counter at? Because it went perfectly well the first time, and then this time just... I am so lost. Ow. Rawflar VT, thank you for the follow. Super appreciate it. This game looks fun. It is, but it's also its own unique form of suffering. So, you know. We gotta have Gonzalez do a bit more work with Fragment of the Universe, because he needs to get trained up. Gonzalez, go work with Fragment of the Universe. Gonzalez, protect the Burger Town. Wait, Crumbling Armor doesn't have a breach. So what's gonna happen here? I don't think John's gonna make it up there in time. Oh. Nothing happened, I guess? Alright, cool. Because, yeah, this thing doesn't escape, and it doesn't have any, like, it doesn't have a Clyfoth counter, it doesn't escape anything. Only message on the channel back on the 17th was yippee. But yeah, welcome to Lobotomy Corp. Life is hell here. And we have to hope that the wax baby doesn't start crying, or we're going to have to do a roulette to see who we sacrifice to it. Reinhardt, you better not fuck this up. If you fuck this up, somebody in your department's gonna have to get eaten. Okay, we've made half the energy we need. All the other work results have gone well. Well, except just crumbling armor, but that's fine. Hey! You did it, buddy. I'm proud of you. Alright, we get more of the thing's guidelines. Now, I think... Emphasis on think... Because the only thing I've seen is that when the result is normal or bad, it lowers with a low or high probability. So, I think we're safe for now. Emphasis on think. Because I'm not really sure. Again, I have no clue what this wax child does other than bad things. All I know is that it does bad things, and that's all that I know. Okay, we're gonna have the two low-level employees go work with these abnormalities so we can proc the Qlifoth level and start the... Essentially, that counter up there increases when you interact with abnormalities, and certain events happen at different levels. The first level was, as you saw, the little timer appeared over certain creatures, certain abnormalities in containment areas. If you don't interact with them before that counter reaches 0, the little Qlifoth counter thing up there gets lowered down to 0, which causes bad things to happen most of the time. But Crumbling Armor doesn't really have a Qlifoth counter, so it's fine. Fruit of Understanding. Okay, this is fine, actually. Okay, let's do... Bullet. These two are strong against black, and you have a melee weapon, so we're not gonna send you up there. And then as for down here, let's send... Yeah, we could just send Ava, Boing Boing, and Quinn to deal with that one. Pew! Oh, right, I forgot. The bullet doesn't do that much damage to these guys. Hey. And these things only take normal damage from hail attacks, so... Okay, things seem to be going fine upstairs. Ren and Yuri seem to be doing a decent job taking care of this one. Alright, let's see. What's everybody else up to? This one's dead. Nice. Let's see. This one down here is almost dead. The one up here was just killed. Alright, crisis averted. Easy peasy. Plus 10% to the energy quota. Good stuff. Okay, so now... I'm going to have one of the last Abnos I interact with today be the Wax Baby. So that way I can try to squeeze as much energy out of this thing as possible and then end the day before I have to shove any more employees in its mouth. Repression, Yuri, Instinct, Rogan, Attachment, Angel, Instinct, Delilah, Repression, Huang, and Instinct work with Reinhardt again, and we better hope he doesn't fuck it up. If he does, then we are not in a good spot. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hey! He did it. Let's get the basic information on this thing. Nameless fetus. That taught me absolutely nothing about this thing. Alright then. Nameless fetus. Wonderful. Thanks, game. Dankeschön. Alright, nice. Perfect work day. Oh, and somebody got promoted. Okay, thank God. Della's fortitude did not go up. I was worried. I was like, oh no, did Della's fortitude increase? But no, thankfully it was just Della's prudence. That's fine. As long as Della's fortitude doesn't go over 4, we're fine. If it goes up to 4, we're going to have to start worrying about what the singing machine would do. Worry about finding a new employee to work with the singing machine. But it didn't, so we're fine. And now for the fun part. Every day, you have to pick a new hellish abomination. Now, the important thing about this game is that your progress working with the abnormalities carries over between playthroughs. That's why I have Void Dream here already upgraded a certain amount. Because I know what this abnormality is, I know what he's all about, for lack of a better term. I've got, like, basic information on him, but let's see. Let's see. Void Dream, please eat my dreams. Those who succeed in the hunt are granted one of the feathers that countless hunters once yearned for, or the snow is steadily melting. Perhaps spring is coming, or it might be the palace collapsing. Let's do this one. I do know that I haven't earned your trust yet. I also know how I should have represented myself as a part of the system. Having distrust in me would mean distrusting the company itself, by extension, to distrust its founder, who is responsible for creating me. I know what the one who calls himself B planted in you. I know how it has taken root in the soil of your mind and sprouted upon you. But I took a moment to be patient because I wanted to believe that our relationship was based upon mutual trust, as unpleasant as the situation was. Machines like me must endure an infinite amount of time, as that's all we can do. Perhaps you could have ignored what this bee said and concentrated on your job. Instead, you kept on listening to B, and he finally succeeded in seeding distrust in you. Perhaps it was my job to weed and uproot it, no? Seems Netzach is yet to show up. Man, why'd the meeting room have to be so far away? You already know my name, right? Got anything else to say? I do. Can we talk later then? Don't really want to be bothered right now. You look a little dumbfounded. You know this isn't the kind of place where we preach how we're how we're so honored to have you as our manager or whatever. Well, not like you were expecting anyways. That's right, I'll be level with you. I don't like my job. I really want to quit if I could. But I can't. Can I? I'm here against my will. I don't know what grand ambition or aim compelled you to stand where you are. Don't care either. For me, I don't even remember ending up at this place, yet I have to play this role I didn't want to take. Never wanted to be responsible for keeping others alive. Whoever assigned me here, they were totally wrong giving me the job. I feel helpless. Employees die every day. There'll be no one to remember them. No one to honor their sacrifice. Goal: end the day without a single death. Alright, that's fine. Please do me a solid. Angela somehow knows that I have the stuff. I assure you it's just for counseling purposes. Netsock. Actually... Heard Eugene's been forced into the counseling program. This is ridiculous. Guy's already got his handful and now has to take her stupid counseling. Poor Eugene. What can an employee do against Sephiroth's orders anyway? Judge really cares about it. She's doing this to make herself feel superior. More work for us, I guess. Just ignore them, Hod. They're always so negative. Could I have some of that, Netsock? Oh, hey, manager. Congratulations on your success. Well, this is just for counseling. Yeah. Why does everyone hate me? Why don't they appreciate my kindness? I thought I was the nicest Sephiroth, who cared the most for employees. The other Sephiroth are so occupied with their own work they don't even care about how their subordinates end up. The corporation treats them as if they're expendable resources. I'm different. I really do care about them. I'm not a cold-blooded machine like Yesod. I'm not haphazard like Malkuth. And I'm definitely not an oh-it-can't-be-helped person like Netsock. Just why? Hod seems to be getting lost in her own thoughts. Goal: suppress 4 different abnormalities. Oh boy. Hey, you sure you want to expand the safety team before the day starts? I mean, I don't really have any other options, do I? Let's see. So we have increased clerk stats. The work education for clerks will be improved so that we're more prepared for various situations. Or supply education manuals. Education manuals will be supplied to help our employees learn faster. Ooh, yes, please. I'll take that one. I've used the clerks as mostly expendable anyways. I don't really give a shit about the clerks. So yeah, this thing, best work with it is instinct, so... Do I have any other decently, like... Iguri hasn't really been doing any work for the training team. Well, then again, we also have Jacob and Elena. Let's do this. Let's do Iguri. Boing boing. And hire a new employee for the info team. This new employee's role is gonna be specifically to work with Fragment of the Universe. As for Reinhardt, his fortitude is maxed. He's got maxed out fortitude and really solid justice values. So he's honestly doing pretty good right now. Let's see. Can I equip Reinhardt with the better ego suit that I've got? Life of a Daredevil, yeah. Okay, so that's going to give him massive endurance against Red, which is important because he's the only one working with that big baby right now. The literal massive baby. Iguri... Let's see. I know Nari I'm going to give fragments from somewhere. As for the weapon, you're going to get this. I don't really think I need to swap around anybody else's equipment for now, because I don't know what this thing is yet. Alright. Let's see, what are we dealing with? That's a bird! That's a big bird! It's the bun? Hi! Hi, Lancer, it me. That's a big bird. One might say it's the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. Not as big as Chi. Okay, just to double check. Let's see. Yeah, level 4 or higher fortitude. Okay, so Delia is still fine to work on this one. Just wanted to triple check. Because it could have very easily gone wrong. Okay. Nameless Fetus, Reinhardt, go do instinct work with it again. That went well last time. And, I guess Eagery try to do attachment work with the bird. Let's try and figure out what we can learn about this bird. Okay, it does red damage. Good to know. Okay, it's quickly pecking Eagery to death. And Eagery's dead. Alright then, we are going to retry. Okay, attachment work is not the answer for the bird. The bird does not like that bird does not like attachment work. Good to know. It also needs high HP employees to work with it. So I'm going to swap around John and Eagery. It also does red damage, notably. So let's see. We get dirt. This is the best damage reduction we've got in terms of red equipment, so I'm going to give that to him. At least some of the best that we have with the resources I have at the moment. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba. How is Delia taking damage already? The day hasn't even started yet. Fuck. Oh well. Ba-da-ba. Da-da. And I guess we'll have John try instinct work with the bird. See how that goes. Alright, let's see. Okay, he's taking damage. Those who came across its feather were granted with both blessing and ordeal. John is slowly being pecked to death. At time 002-101 heals injured employees. Interesting. They become happy if employees act as though they are hunting for it. Okay, John is still, well, he's taking a beating, but he should be fine. In the meantime, which, containment spots are overloading? Crumbling armor we don't have to worry about. Fragment of the universe we need, somebody to go take care of. I say we don't have to worry about crumbling armor because it literally doesn't do anything. If that counter reaches 0, crumbling armor just doesn't do anything. Like, look. Well, it lowers our energy count by 5, but that's fine. Okay, let's see. Level 5 Instinct. When another abnormality escaped in the department in which it was contained, the Qliphoth counter lowered. Okay, so I think I should switch having, because with Nameless Fetus, level 3 Instinct work produces the same results as level 5. So I think I'm going to have Reinhardt go work with that bird instead. Like, I think having Reinhardt go do Instinct work with this bird is the best option. Why is the text red? Work success rate decreased by 4% for Qliphoth overload. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, for now we shall simply observe. We'll take our sweet time figuring out what the hell this bird is all about. We don't need to worry about the fetus. We don't need to give a shit about the fetus. The fetus is fine. Sure, we could get, like, the attachment work, the escape info, or whatever, but at the moment, I feel like we don't really need to focus on the fetus. The fetus is fine. We don't need to give a shit about the fetus. In the meantime, we should probably get some low-level work done, though. We'll have Johnson, Depression, and Instinct. Okay, let's see. Okay, that went better than last time. Let's see. When work result was good, the counter lowered. When work result was normal, it lowered with a low probability. Furthermore, the lower the counter, the more damage agents working with it would take. When work was bad, the counter increased. What are you? What's your deal? What is this thing's deal? What the fuck is up with this bird? What's the deal with this bird? Oh hey, we can make both of the weapons that this thing for the singing machine. Nice. Okay. So we'll send those two to go do their work because that's going to trigger the enemies to show up. Okay, Dawn of Green. This one is a bit concerning. However, these guys are very weak to... Yeah, they are hella vulnerable to black damage, so their Frere should be able to take him out no sweat, and then, let's see. Yeah, everybody else just go fuck him up. Fuck him up! Yep, that took out both of them on the bottom floor. Der Freischütz, once again, you have proved yourself an invaluable asset to this company. Ow! Wait, which one was Yuri again? Ah. Yeah, I gotta restart. That really sucks, man. I was doing well so far. Johnson. I need to level up some of Yuri's other attributes, because at the moment they've got very high justice, which increases their attack speed and movement speed, but other than that, they don't really have very many other stats. Okay, let's see. Okay, we gotta get somebody working back with the Worm-Hearted Woodsman as soon as possible, because that Clyfoth meltdown with him could be dangerous. Same thing with their Frerschutz, honestly. But the good news is that that counter doesn't start ticking down until the employee stops interacting with them. Thankfully. Okay, work seems to be going well with the Nameless Fetus. Yeah! Nice job, John. You did it. Yeah, so anything above level 3 Instinct works well for this thing. Wait, why did I unlock that if I already knew that? Actual brain dump moment. Alright. Mr. Kwong, get back down there and do the repression work with it. Oh, hey, he got the magic bullet ego gift. For those of you that don't know, abnormalities have a certain opportunity to have a certain chance here, acquisition probability, to give the employee working with them an ego gift. A permanent change to their stats in the form of special equipment that's given to the employee. This one is Magic Bullet. It's a little pipe. HP minus 5, SP minus 5, but movement speed plus 10 and attack speed plus 10. Max and minimum attack power when the weapon for the same abnormality is equipped. And luckily for Mr. Kwong, he is indeed equipped with all of the Magic Bullet equipment. So because of that, this dude is now extremely proficient at taking down enemies if they're weak to black damage. Because he could just blast right through him. Just starts blasting. I gotta wait for Boing Boing's, I gotta wait for their MP, their mental to heal back up. Because Woodsman isn't too far away from their area, so they can get back up to it just fine. Okay, again, the bird was completely neutral. Okay, their mental is almost healed back up. Hurry up. There we go. Go work with them. Alright, crisis averted. Good job. Good job. Claps all around. Claps all around, gang. We did it. Nari, go there. We still need more work done with the fetus. John has been healed back up, so... John, go work with the fetus, and... Reinhardt, go do instinct work with the bird since you didn't take too much damage last time. Oh, god damn it. Is its counter gonna lower? Okay, we're fine. Phew. Yeah, because it's a low probability. If this thing's counter drops like that, we're pretty much just fucked. So yeah, the only good way to work with this thing is to just get high, is just decent level instinct work. That's like pretty much our only option for the fetus. That is our only option when working with the fetus. Actually, I do need to suppress abnormalities for the training team mission. One thing I could potentially do... One thing I could potentially try to do is purposely piss off Fragment of the Universe to get it to breach, and then I could have the rest of the team fight it off. Like, that is an option. Why does the bird's chamber look like that? Okay, let's see. Bad, the counter increased, yeah. 002-101 granted light to Retsuo, who worked with it when the Clyfoth counter was at 1. Retsuo's HP and SP were recovered and healed over time for a while. When an agent had less than 20% of their HP remaining after completing the process, it granted the same light. Interesting. So the bird's like a high-risk, high-reward thing. I see. Okay, so I think I actually am going to try this. So I'm going to have Mr. Kwong, because let's see, this thing does dark damage, right? Yeah, dark damage. Mr. Kwong doesn't take much damage from dark damage. I'm going to have him go purposely piss off Fragment of the Universe so that it breaches and we can gun it down. Because we need to get that abnormality, suppression up. Or not? Okay, never mind. He's just going to force a positive result with the thing anyway, because he's a Giga Chad. Alright, then. Fuck! Well, I mean, there's also the fact that he is at, like, fucking, what, like, 61 work success rate? Pretty much any kind of work he does with Fragment of the Universe is going to be a guaranteed positive. Hell, maybe I should, now he's got the ego gift, maybe I should just move Mr. Kwong over to this wing, since we've got two, like, high-level abnormalities that he would help deal with. Well, nah, I should focus on one objective at a time, because if I try to do, like, the abnormality breach suppression objective, that's going to result in people getting killed. So I think I'm going to focus on one thing at a time. I'm going to play it smart and not be an idiot about it. Focus on one thing at a time. Should we cancel that? Okay, Nari, go work with Fragment of the Universe, and then we're going to see what abnormalities show up. Okay, Fruit of Understanding, Dawn of Violet. So, I know not to spend my energy on trying to get Der Freischütz to fire off a bullet, because it wouldn't do very much. So let's have the individual teams go suppress them. These things do black damage, so we'll send you, and you. For this one, we'll send you. Actually, we could just send everybody from that department. For this one, we are just going to send Mr. Kwong. Since, you know, he can just absolutely fuck that thing up, and then, like, I want you all to watch him at work. Sure, he may kill a few employees, but look at that damage! Easy peasy! Sure, he might have killed a few clerks, but none of the actual employees that matter were in the line of fire. So it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Daijoubu. 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 Bada boom. Easy peasy. A few clerks died, but that's none of my business. You don't really need to worry about the clerks. It's fine. They're expendable. We could let a few clerks die. It's fine. Damn, what the hell's going on in here? The bird is really happy right now. That is a lot of positive PE boxes. Good grief. Hey, and the fetus is happy. Huzzah. Ugh. I don't know if I wanted to put an employee in that equipment. Oy. Yeah, the main reason you'd want to like work with an abnormality besides generating energy, because you don't have to work with them, like, unless the game forces you with like a Clyfoth meltdown, you don't really have to work with an abnormality. The main reason you want to work with them is for these. The ego weapon and the ego suit. You can equip these to employees to modify their stats. The weapon changes the type of damage they deal and the speed of their attacks and everything, along with the range. While the suit changes their weaknesses. These are really important because getting the ego suit associated with a certain abnormality can make it a lot easier to work with it or other types of abnormalities. For example, the Shrinks is really good for white and black damage. So I'd want to equip that to an employee working on this floor, because Grave of Cherry Blossoms, Fragment of the Universe, and Der Freischütz all do white and black damage. Conversely, however, that ego equipment is not very good for working with this, with the actual abnormality it's based on, given its weakness to red. Let's see. So we have more info on the bird. Let's see. After escaping, O02101 eventually willingly returned to its containment unit after a short while. O02101 only displayed aggression after it was damaged, and the employee whose HP or SP reduced 0 from its attacks. Oh wait, whose HP or SP reduced from its whose HP or SP was reduced to 0. Let's see. And the HP whose SP or HP or SP reached 0 from its attacks died. When it was attacked, the eyes of those who injured it were scorched by the light emitted by the abnormality. Blinded employees worked at half speed. It cured the eye injury when they finished the work process. Alright then. I still don't know too much about the bird, but I mean, hey. Alright, we got the safety team, lethargic room mission cleared. Now we have plenty of employees to sacrifice to enrage some abnormalities to suppress. Oh boy, all abnormalities I'm not familiar with. Let's see. And many shells cried out the word manager. A month later, we came to this conclusion: there was no such beast in the forest. And someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the... Oh, fuck this thing. I'm not taking this thing. You want to know what this thing does? It forces the work results to be negative. Wait. I have to take it for content, don't I? I have to take this thing for the content. Let's see. The third and final truth. Well, it is something you must learn. I understand that the truth hurts. It's hard for me as well. Feels like building up a sandcastle for years only to kick it over once it's done. Doing something like that is beyond agony to deny efforts of the past. Hi Z, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one. But I want to make things right no matter the cost. The final truth is, these voices cut off, only static remains. Hey Netsock! When I shut my eyes, I feel like I'm in another place altogether. I see a different world, one I had belonged to. Think I remember doing something there, hoping to save someone else's life. But here I am now. What's the point of saving an employee's life if you just go watch him die the very next day? What's the point of delaying the inevitable? Those who work here have no future. None of those little things called plans and dreams. No self-reflections, no hopes to become a better person tomorrow. All that's a luxury they can't afford. Why must I wake up and endure yet another day? Why do I have to bear the pain and get through it all, knowing tomorrow's just gonna be just as dreadful? We're just lemmings running straight for the edge of a cliff. Speaking of, can we get a vending machine for beer? If we're gonna die, we might as well get wasted before we drop dead. I mean, it'll help company morale. I'll order one for you. Manager, please try to think before you speak. You shouldn't stoop to NetSock's level here. What's so low about me? I'm just trying to improve employee welfare. Yeah, just keep ignoring me all you want. How typical. And the day without a single employee going into panic. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Regenerator Mark II, increase HP recovery, Mental Corruption Neutralizing Gas, increase SP recovery, Regenerator Distinguisher Modification, run Regenerators even if there are abnormalities. I think the Mental Corruption Neutralizing Gas is the most important. This last thing, I think I know what it is. I'm going to make the executive decision to move Mr. Kwong over to the safety team. Since he is, like, without a doubt, our best employee right now. Like, he is at beyond max level justice. This man has the strongest sense of justice known to... This dude has the strongest sense of justice known to man. He will neutralize any problem. Quickly and efficiently. So we are going to move him over to the safety team. In the meantime, Yuri, whose justice we've been training up the whole time, is going to be moved down to the information team. And we're going to improve all of their other stats. Yuri is now going to be the new employee in charge of working with Der Freischutz. Meanwhile, Mr. Kwong is going to be moved to the safety team floor, since that is very quickly becoming our most dangerous location. In the meantime, the control team can go without one employee. I knew it! So, ladies and gentlemen, meet this fucking thing! I despise this abnormality. You wanna know why? Alright, let's send, Reinhardt. You have level 5 instinct. Let's go ahead and do a bit of work with this thing. Let's just see what it does. The warning to not look at it has caused many employees to fall curious, leading to many a terrible accident. Oh? What's this? Man, Reinhardt's really having a bad time here! This fucking thing will automatically fail any job checks performed on it while you, the player, are looking at it. If it is on screen, you are not getting any work done. The same thing goes for when it breaches. Like, if I look away, hey, and look back, Reinhardt hasn't really taken much damage. It will not attack if you are not looking at it. I look back, it has barely moved, and Reinhardt has taken no damage. We look away. Look back, didn't move. Look away, look back, the attack resumes. Look away, look back. Away, back. Away, back. Away, back. I remember that fucking thing was what made me quit this game the first time, because I couldn't figure it out. I know what it is. I hate that fucking thing. And yet I willingly brought it into the facility. For content. I am tonight's biggest loser. Move over, Sal. Yeah, the thing's actual name is Schadenfreude. Its Clifoth counter decreases by 1 every 5 seconds when it's on screen and an employee is working on it. Having it off screen while their employee is working on it forces negative boxes to be produced until it's off screen. Yeah, and it has two attacks, but will freeze completely in place when it is off screen. I hate this thing. I despise it. But I am bringing it into my facility to show this thing that I can beat it. That's why I moved Mr. Kwong over here. He is at EX level Justice. Justice, repression work, high-level repression work is the only thing that can make this abnormality calm down. Everything else is common, low, and very low. I had to go on a rant about that because this thing is the most esoteric abnormality of the entire roster. I despise it. With a burning passion. Apologies for losing my composure there, folks. I just absolutely hate that fucking keyhole! I cannot do the overperformative anger very well. Like, that anger's not genuine. I'm impressed by how esoteric this thing is because it really shows how brutal Lobotomy Corporation is. A lot of these abnormalities have very esoteric routines and things that you need to understand in order to work with them. And that is something that I honestly admire from the game. It's not afraid to be obtuse. It's an interesting thing in game design, you know, do games have to be easy or do games have to be enjoyable, yada yada. I admire the devs for sticking to their guns. God damn it, Dell is at level 4 Instinct. We can't have her work. Level 4, we can't have her work with the fucking singing machine anymore. God damn it. Level 2 or lower Temperance. Alright, Alright, Iguri, you go work with the singing machine. Man, it is just one bad revelation after another in the corporation today. Oh, and everybody here is also at level 3 Temperance, so that means they can't work with the warm-hearted woodsman. Employees with a level 3 or higher completed their work, the Clifoth counter lowered. And when they entered its containment while the counter was at 0, they immediately die. Man, this is just... Everything has just gone to shit rapidly. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will deal with it. Okay, now I can't look at that portion of the screen for a while. I have to check the corner down there to know when he has finished his work with it. I have to look into the corner there to see when work with Schadenfreude is done. That is how messed up this whole process is. Let's see. Oh wait, it doesn't actually show when you finish your task with it. God damn it. Yeah, we're retrying. We're restarting. Everything went to shit all at once. We gotta restart. Okay, so we need somebody with Temperance level 2 to come over here. No, Gonzalez isn't trained enough. Actually, wait, I think Yuri is probably the perfect candidate to move over here. But Delilah's only got Justice level 1. Well, do we have any employees with only level 3 justice? That's the thing. Der Frischutz is just like a very specific abnormality with a specific design, with specific tastes. It's a very sophisticated abnormality. Well, actually... theoretically, I could move... where would I even have Della work? I'm gonna shuffle around Delia and... yeah, I'm gonna shuffle around Delia and... Elena for now. We'll move Elena over there. Delia can go over there. So now we have somebody with level 2 Temperance with White Resistance to work with Warm-Hearted Woodsman. And then we already have some employees. Igori's got decent Fortitude and high Temperance, so... theoretically, she could work with the singing machine. Do I have any really good, white damage reduction? Yeah, I'm gonna swap Igori's equipment around. I'm gonna give Igori the Cherry Blossoms, and Eva can have Solitude. I need to swap it this way so that way Igori has, very high endurance to white damage so that if worst comes to worst, she can go in and work with Singing Machine. Okay. Alright. Depression, Mr. Kwong. Instinct, Reinhardt. Instinct... I mean, this thing doesn't do SP damage. Della doesn't have has less health than John, but she does have a higher work success rate. But her equipment makes her vulnerable to red damage. I'm gonna send John in there for now and make a mental note to swap around Della's equipment to be more resistant to red damage later. This whole facility is going down the drain. And I'm not gonna touch the 71.76 megahertz. At least not right now, anyway. Right, Schadenfreude. God, like, that's the thing. I have to make, like, a mental note of how long he's been working with Schadenfreude so I can know when to look back over at that side of the screen. Like, I need to make, like, a mental note when it's safe to check back over there. That's so fucked. Okay, we don't need to worry about Woodsman anymore. We got the PE boxes from him. Nameless Fetus's work went fine. Could have gone better, but could have gone worse. Work with the bird is wrapping up. Has Schadenfreude finished? It did, okay. Did decently. Yeah, work with it must proceed while the containment unit is outside the manager's view. It's fucked up that that's the first management tip you unlock for the thing. Like, that's the first managerial guideline you unlock for it. The only problem is you'll probably be naturally looking at it, which will cause the thing to breach and you'll be confused. It's so fucked. But that's kind of why I love it. Like, the fact that Schadenfreude has such, like, an esoteric condition is kind of what makes me love it, because it's just like one of the most extremely specific abnormalities. Like, it will absolutely, like, it's honestly, like, from a game design student perspective, it's almost like the perfect tutorial to how fucked up the later abnormalities are going to be. Because this thing is hyper-specific. You look at it while you're working with it, you're fucked. It has, like, only one very specific kind of work that could get a very high result with it. Like, there are so many variables going on with Schadenfreude here that it could easily fuck you up. And if it breaches, you just can't look at that section of the facility, otherwise it's going to deal damage to your employees. And it's got, like, a massive health pool, too. It is all kinds of fucked up in all the most bizarre ways, and yet I can't help but love it because it is the perfect example of obtuse game design improving a game. Ah, boy, this is what I feared. Alright, okay, Iguri should be able to do work with the singing machine just fine. She's got decently high prudence, so she's got decent SP, and she has like massive white damage reduction. Result was bad, yada yada. Okay, nervous doesn't have anything to do with it. That's fine. That's fine. We don't have to worry about her being nervous while working with it or anything. Okay, Mr. Kwon, go do repression work with him. Reinhardt, the bird's the word. And, I forget, did I send John? I sent Della last time. Or Delilah. And Delilah, for the love of God, please do not fuck up with the baby or we are all in trouble. Huh. Iguri is doing very well with Singing Machine. Like, that's a lot of PE boxes. Huh. Consider me impressed. And she got its Abno gift on the first try. It's actually one of the better ones. It's actually one of the better ones, because while it does decrease your max SP, upon taking white damage, it recovers 20% of your 20% of the damage dealt as SP. So it does make work with this abnormality easier. Let's see, how's work with the fetus going? Okay, fetus work is going well. Fetus work is going very well. I think it's safe to look down at Schadenfreude now. Oh. Hey! We did it, chat! I conquered my worst fears! Huzzah! We did it, chat! We have conquered Schadenfreude! Fuck you! So like, the way I said that casually just reminded me of JonTron. Just, fuck you! I ain't having that shit! God damn it. Recycled JonTron jokes from 2013, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you all still here? Also, I find it funny how, like, middle mouse button drags the camera. Like, this game's UI control is, like, the exact same as fucking, so yummy. Okay, now we know this thing's name. The Firebird. Wow. 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 Hey guys, if Wario was an abnormality, which kind do you think he would be? Do you think he would be Zane, Teth, Heh, or Wow? Wow! I've already run that joke into the ground. Fantastic. Look at me go. Gonzalez! Go work with Fragment of the Universe. Wario, the hardest to contain abnormality. Well, I mean, it's not really too hard. You just give him money. Just give him money and he'll gladly stay in his containment cell. The Wario abnormality. Your employees have to give Wario their wallets. Ah, wait, shit. I shouldn't have sent Gonzalez in there because he takes more dark damage, but whatever. Your employees have to give Wario their wallets. It decreases their sanity every time they do. Because you know damn well the company isn't going to allocate money for the employees to spend on the Wario abnormality. They expect you to take that money out of your own pocket. Alright, let's see. Once that employee reaches Pode, we're going to get the Clyfoth Meltdown. Let's see what we end up getting. It's... Violet again, huh? I keep getting this one. Alright, you know the drill, team. Mr. Kwong, you can just go suppress that one on your own. This one here will send Ava, Quinn, and Nare. This one up here, we have to wait until some of the Dark Resistance employees finish their jobs. Down here, we'll send Elena, Igori, and Ferenzi. Fuck them up! Pew! 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 No, employee, don't walk in front of that. Phew! Yeah, that's the thing. Similar to the actual abnormality, the abnormality of weapon itself will pierce through anything it shoots at, including random clerks that walk into the line of fire. So, if you're going to send the person with that weapon to suppress an abnormality, be sure to send them and only them. What the? Fucking mail notification? I have this tab muted. And now we're sending everybody else to suppress the fruit of understanding. Yeah! Huh? Wait, how did Pode escape their containment? And why did Rain go... Huh? Oh! Rin's fine now! Okay! Sure, I guess. This is a perfect time to get into practice suppressing this thing. Ah, well, never mind. We're not going to get that practice. Do I retry? Nah, we have all of our employees, and the day itself is pretty much almost finished, so I don't think it's worth it to, like, restart the day now. Yeah, sadly that didn't count as an Abno suppression, but... like, I am very confused. Oh, and the static is filling the room. Why in the world did... Oh, wait, the fucking... Did I not notice a Clyfoth meltdown on these things? Is that what happened? Yeah, I'm gonna retry. Like, I don't know why in the world all of, like, the... Like, an employee went mad and then all of those Clyfoth counters decreased, like, all at once. Like, what happened? Oh, wait, it's probably... Well, life with counter increased when they panicked during work. The counter lowered. Result was bad. The counter lowered. Lowered the... Like... I'm confused, but alright, sure, whatever. That's the thing with this game. Sometimes you mess up and you just don't know what happened, and then everything snowballs and everybody dies. It's just the way it is. That's the way it is. Stuff just kind of fucks up sometimes. That's the way it is with Lobotomy Corp. Sometimes shit just fucks up for no good reason. And afterwards, you're just kind of left to pick up the pieces. Hey, nice. Okay, those are the only two undergoing a meltdown right now, so those are the only two that we have to send employees over to. Alright, send Iguri to work the singing machine again. Claire de Lune is stuck in my head. Okay, 1.76 megahertz is still at 4 for the Clifoth counter, so we don't have to worry about that. Also, if you're wondering why you might hear chanting, that's because 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds is on screen. Sometimes when an abnormality is on screen, like certain music effects will play that correspond to them. It's a nice detail. Like if somebody's working with 1.76 megahertz, you might hear static. 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds, you might hear like church singing. Like it's a cool little bit of layering. Okay, I think work with the box is done. Yep. There's the fucker's name. Schadenfreude. That's the fucker's name. His Clifoth counter's at 1. What the? I guess I must have accidentally had him on screen earlier while he was being worked with. Fuck. Oh well. Alright. Now... Actually, we cancel that. I don't want to send Rin in to work with it. Let's send Ray. Oh god, it's the fucking clowns. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, the clowns are an especially fucked encounter. Because what they do is they lower the Clyfoth counters of the cages they try to break into. Meaning that they could potentially spiral and fuck up everything. So it's best that you just send everybody on the floor to deal as much damage to the things as possible. You just gotta suppress the fuckers before they accidentally break shit out of containment and everything gets fucked up. Okay, where'd he go? Okay, now we gotta set. Everybody's gotta go downstairs to get to him. Hopefully, by the time they get there, he doesn't get Poday's containment opened. Well, I mean, even if he does, that gives us the opportunity to suppress something. Alright then, sure. I guess that happened. Instinct, Reinhardt, No, what, actually, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna send Zane to go do work with Poday and force it to breach, so that way we could try to suppress it. Because, like I said, these guys we need to get suppressions in for the mission. So this is, I think, the best option. In the meantime, everybody else just move down there. Well, I can't really get them to move down there. Oh, wow. Perfect sweep with working with the fetus. Fetus sweep. God damn it. I shouldn't say that. Oh. And, of course, 2 clerks had to walk by and ruin my perfect plan. Hey. God damn it. It was a perfect plan. Like, that's the thing. It's very hard to get an abnormality to intentionally breach, and the ones that that you can get to intentionally breach end up having some kind of failsafe in them, like Poday. So it's just kind of difficult to be able to actually, like, properly suppress something. If that makes any sense. Like, it kind of has to be something you have to dedicate, like, an entire workday to. Okay, the Firebird doesn't have an associated ego weapon. It's just the suit. Interesting. Alright. That's the workday done. Everybody's alive. Let's see, who got promoted? Eagery did. Prudence up to level 3. Thankfully, their fortitude is still at level 2, so we are fine. As long as that part's still at level 2, we're all good. Day 19. Giant tree sap. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. T0986. When the time comes, the train will chug down the tracks and sound its mighty horn. And T0990. Save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. I kind of want to see what the train is. This is probably going to be a big mistake. A long, long time ago, there once was a great AI, a sentinel of a company. The AI was so intelligent that many people feared it. Those who knew the AI left the company one by one. One day, one of the people who dreaded the AI broke into the company. They spread malicious rumors about the AI. The good AI waited, as that person was once a friend. However, that person crossed the line. As a sentinel, the AI could no longer ignore that person's actions, so it made a very, very difficult choice. No one would see that person ever again. The AI was a bit sad, but it had no regrets about its decision. So much has been lost already, such a small thing should hardly matter to it now. Manager? Netsock's not feeling too well today. He got a cold and was worried you might catch it from him, so he told me to go in his place, so, Malkuth, your friendship should not be an excuse to lie. Manager, Netsock's high as a kite on encaphalin. He's completely out of it. You're such a rat! What if Netsock gets punished? That does not concern me in the slightest, and neither should you care. Please don't punish Netsock, Manager. Netsock's neglecting his responsibilities yet again, and so are you. Shouldn't you be participating in your team's internal meeting right now? Oh, you're right. Thanks, Yesod. I hope you don't mind if I say this, but you should do something about Netsock before Angela finds him. He's been drunk for quite some time now. You managed to find Netsock. Yo, what's up, Manager? You look really super today. So you, succeeded with something, right? Far out, man. Man, why is the ground shaking like that? Let me get... That's what you're thinking. Netsock's just a pathetic junkie. He's not like Miss Hardwork and Malkuth or Mr. Strict Yesod. I know, I've read your mind. I get that a lot from the other Sephiroth. But just think about it for a sec. This place is hell. Is it wrong to try and escape from that reality for even just a moment? Look, I think we should be celebrating the fact we survived another day. I don't give a damn about the future of this company or whatever like that. There's no tomorrow here. No hope. What have I done wrong? Am I being punished for my sins? Did I do something horrible enough in the past to deserve this never-ending torment? If that's the case, I repent. So tell whoever did this all to forgive me. Forget it. I just want to see this place crumble to pieces. Finish a day without death. I mean, the game says it's an impossible event, but it doesn't really seem all that impossible. I've been finishing a day without death and panic for a while so far. Improve HP recovery. You know what? Fuck it. Let's give her the fucking buzzsaw cannon. Why not? I can only see that going well. Just give her the buzzsaw cannon. I'm sure that will end wonderfully. I'm gonna hold... Well, do I want to hold on to these lob points, or... There we go. Oh, and also I should swap Gonzalez into something more dark resistant. There we go. Let's see. T0986. What the hell are you? Mr. Kwong, go use the fucking skull cage thing. See what it does. That's it? What happened? Every 30 seconds, the lights of the ticket booth will illuminate one by one. They will brighten up to 4. When an employee receives a ticket from the clerk, the lights will reset. I'm guessing I don't want to know what happens when it reaches all 4 lights. So I'm guessing we have to send somebody down there to constantly use the thing. Because I feel like all 4 lights going on is a very bad thing. Oh, the ticket heal... Express train to hell! Sorry? Pardon me, excuse me, what the fuck? Wait. I just realized how astronomically I fucked up. I put Express Train to Hell next to Schadenfreude. I put the thing that needs to have a ticket taken frequently next to the thing that you can't look at. Fuck! Nah, I don't think it's necessarily a dead runzy. I just have to be a bit careful about it, you know? Like, when I'm working with Schadenfreude, I just gotta have, like, somebody looking at the express train thing all the time. But still, though, that is a very unfortunate and fucked up turn of events. Like, that is a big oof right there. Can we get some oofs in the chat for Ender being a moron? A rare occurrence, I know. Boof. God damn it, right, they're all up to level 3 attachment. Well, I mean, it's fine. Nobody has to interact with the woodsman, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world. Like, I just kind of have to keep the thing zoomed in here while the work is being performed. Jacob, go get a ticket. Okay. Let's see. The first and second lights illuminate. Your mind clears. Let's see. When a ticket is received with one illuminated sign, the employee will slightly recover their HP and SP. When a ticket is received with 2 illuminated signs, the employee will significantly recover their HP and SP. I feel like I don't want to know what happens when it gets to 4 lights. But at the same time, my curiosity is killing me. You know what? Fuck it. We haven't done much. We can retry the day. I'm gonna let this thing get up to 4 lights and see what happens. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's take the express train to hell, chat. Fuck it. Well, actually, this thing isn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Like, the lights don't really go on that quickly. Like, it's taken a solid few seconds for the next light to go on. I am just like way too curious to see what happens when this thing reaches all 4 lights. Huh? What? What the? Johnson? Who's Johnson? Oh, Johnson's dead. Where the hell did he die? Get swallowed up by something. What? What the hell happened? Johnson? Where the hell did Johnson go? Like, what killed him? Like, they couldn't have died to once in hundreds of good deeds. That went just fine. What the fuck happened to him? Dude just keeled over. Alright, let's see. Time to take the express train to hell, chat. Okay, all 4 lights are on. Now what happens? Do I need to get someone to take a ticket? Nothing happened. I am confused, to say the least. Well, this day's going to be a farce anyway. If I remember correctly, your progress on the little side missions up there will save if you, like, even if you restart the day. So I'm just going to try to see if I can get force Pode to breach a few times and try to suppress it. Like, seriously, I don't know what the fuck happened to Johnson. They just died. I don't even know where. Or how. They just keeled over dead somewhere. Alright, the train light is at 4 now. Let's see. I thought I heard train noises off in the distance, but I might just be going crazy. Up! Oh God! I think we know what the train does! Jesus Christ, they're all dead! What the fuck? What the fuck? just showed up from a hell portal, drove through the facility, killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people! 8 people! Delilah is the only person left! Okay! Now we know what happens when the express train to hell gets to 4 lights. We should never let the express train to hell get to 4 lights. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Like that was fucked up. It just ran everyone over. The only people that survived immediately went mad because of it. Okay, so, note to self. Never let this thing get past 4 counters. If it does, the hell train will run everyone over. I'm gonna be honest, that was the last thing I was expecting. I was expecting, like, oh, the next employee that gets a ticket gets abducted or something once he reaches 4 counters, but no, it's just, hey, you gotta grab a ticket or that thing's gonna run everyone the fuck over. That's what I love about Lobotomy Corp, man. That experience right there of sheer shock, terror, and confusion at figuring out what that abnormality does, that is the essence of Lobotomy Corporation. When you find out what fucked up things the abnormality does to your employees, and you just kind of have to sit there and realize what the fuck happened. Meat's dead. Meat's back on the menu, boys. But yeah, in all honesty, even though it is next to Schadenfreude, which could potentially pose an issue, I don't really think it's going to be all that bad. Like, Schadenfreude's work cycle is usually fast enough that we can send somebody down there to get a ticket before, to get a ticket from the thing before Schadenfreude, oh yeah, before Schadenfreude breaches, so we don't really have to worry. But, chat, the important thing is now we know, and knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Alright, since nothing else major is happening at the moment, I'm just gonna pause right here and and wait for the counter to go up a bit and grab a ticket. And they just walk out. So, can the same employee get a ticket twice in a row? I think that was because none of the lights were on, but I think the same employee is allowed to get multiple tickets. So if that's the case, then that will make things a fair bit easier. That is a fucked up looking outfit. It's not even really that good. It's just white damage reduction, and that's it. This outfit sucks. Actually, wait, now that we know what that abnormality does, we can actually do something pretty smart by having an employee that just finished work on another abnormality go and grab a ticket, because that'll get him instantly healed up. Like, Reinhardt goes and grabs a ticket, and his health's back to full. Huh! Alright, so when properly managed, the express train can actually be very, very beneficial for the company. Keywords being when managed properly. Because there is also the chance that things could go horribly, horribly wrong. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Something tells me we will. Alright, things are going pretty well. We seem to have things pretty well under control here. Ah. The green ones. Well, it's only 3 of them. Wait, what? Wait, how did Boing Boing die? Oh, one got in there. Ah. I should have figured they always come in groups of 4. I didn't notice the other one because it had already gotten into the employee area. Shit. Well. What's one more restart? Am I right, chat? What's one more restart? It's Lobotomy Corporation. This stuff happens. People die. It's fine. Stuff happens. People die. Boo-hoo. We move on. What's important is meeting that quota. We gotta make that energy. We gotta keep the lights on. We gotta power the oven that bakes little Timmy's birthday cake. We gotta keep shit moving. So what if a few people die? How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad could this possibly be? I'm bigger in my company, I'm bigger in my factory, I'm bigger in my corporate sign. You take what's yours and I'll take what's mine. Youch, that didn't go too well. Whatever. We're just mostly interacting with that thing because of the cliff off meltdown anyway. Let's see. By the time Reinhardt's finished, he could probably go use a ticket. Reinhardt, go get yourself a ticket to hell and heal up. He's immediately ready to go work with Firebird again. That's like... That's actually, like, really good. Like, you manage that ticket booth well, that thing's gonna keep your employees healed up for life. That's like the best Medicare... That's like the best medical plan you could... That's like the best fucking on-site medical plan you could ask for. Your employees are gonna be in tip-top shape. Like, that's pretty good. I thought it was gonna be a pain in the ass, but nah, this thing's hella beneficial. Alright, nice work, Mr. Kwong. Go get a ticket. Hells. Like, it's literally just, you will heal yourself. Just, you should take care of yourself. Now! That's literally what it is. Just, you need to take care of yourself by getting a ticket to heal every once in a while, or you will die. Just, you should take care of yourself. Now! Like, that's just what it is. It's great. It is very beneficial and quite useful. Actually, a sneaky thing that I can do to check the status is that, yeah, I could just do that. Mr. Kwong, go get a ticket. Boom. Easy peasy. We just gotta keep getting tickets before the light lights up, and we're all good. Oh, nice. And now we've got enough PE boxes so we never have to play Nameless Fetus Roulette ever again. Like, we never have to worry about the Nameless Fetus causing shit to go haywire ever again now. Which is very nice. Because we've gotten all the rewards we can from it, so we don't need to give a shit anymore. Like, that's the good thing. Once you get the ego weapon from an abnormality, if you can't deal with it, you don't have to. Like, you could just ignore it. Haven't I manufactured all of Pode's stuff? Yeah, like, you could just, if you just can't deal with an abnormality, you could just ignore it. It's not going to be actively detrimental unless there's, like, a Clyfoth meltdown going down. That's the only time that you have to interact with it and roll the dice. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't have to give a fuck. Why should you? Alrighty, Reinhardt, go get a ticket. But yeah, the Express Train to Hell, from what I've seen, the whole mechanic is basically like, hey, you can wait for the lights to get, like, closer and closer to the train showing up. It's like a risk-reward thing, you know? Like, the more time you spend waiting for the light to max out, the greater the heal you get, but also the greater the chance that everybody in the department will just get killed off. Like, that's the interesting thing. Nobody in any other department died, even though the train drove right through the information department. Like, only the people in the same department as Express Train to Hell actually died. Like, that's the really interesting thing. Alright, Johnson, go work with one sin and hundreds of good deeds, and let's see what today's hellhole abnormality attack is going to be. Drumroll, please. Ah, this one isn't bad. This one's not bad at all. Alrighty. Like, pretty much everybody in my departments are, like, super effective or, like, resistant to dark damage. So, Fruit of Understanding is, like, the absolute, like, easiest Qliphoth Meltdown event we can get. Yeah, see? Easy peasy. Well done, Mr. Kwong. Go get a ticket and heal yourself up. And then afterwards, go work with the box. I see Benoit. It is indeed Benoit. Hello. But that's also one of the, like, you saw me, like, panicked about, like, the train and, like, the eyeball box earlier and everything, but now everything's just fine. Now we're just chilling. Because that's the thing with Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, sure, you have to deal with hellish entities on a regular basis, but you learn to overcome them. You learn to get better at beating these entities, you learn how they work. And then afterwards, beating them is just second nature. It just becomes easy as hell. Ow. Thank you, Lancer. Hey, at least it's a bus and not a train. If four lights have illuminated and another brightens to If 4 lights have illuminated and another brightens to a glow, the train will cross through the facility and cause black damage to all employees caught in its path. After it has crossed, the booth's lights will reset. So yeah, just don't let this thing get beyond 4 lights, and you're fine. It'll even be so nice as to heal you every once in a while. Ah, shit, speaking of tickets. Close one. Well, actually, that wasn't really too close. And there we go. That is another workday done. And we got the impossible event cleared. Nice. 100% survival rate. How about that, Nedsock? How did I feel when I lost a dear friend? The agony made me want to leave everything behind. Why am I so heartless as to not shed a tear for my late friend, you might ask? Because I am a machine. Will I be just as cold as this in the future as well? Until I am finally obsolete and depreciated from this world? Yes. Nedsock's done it again, Lady Angela. What has he done this time? He finally gave me the report of our joint operation just now. It was due yesterday. Hey, look, it's a character we haven't met yet because the devs didn't expect me to do Nedsock's quest before we met this person. Apparently they have that little faith in my management skills. I can't even find him anywhere now. I'm sure he's just sleeping away somewhere drunk as a fish. The Upper Sephiroth should know where he is. Go ask them. I don't want to talk to them! Lady Angela, you must agree with me when I say that Nedsock's lacking in way too many ways to be even a decent Sephiroth. What is the point you are trying to make here, Tippereth? I'm suggesting that we should replace Nedsock. Tippereth? The replacement process is not meant to be a tool you can haphazardly abuse to remove any Sephiroth you dislike. I'm not abusing it! If I were, I would have replaced a majority of our Sephiroth already! The Sephiroth can only be replaced when they have what we consider to be a serious flaw and can no longer perform their duties. Nedsock easily meets any condition of flaw that could be set. Then he's not doing a single thing right. Nedsock is playing his role, being drunk on enkephalin, becoming lethargic. It's all part of the play. Let me add one more thing, Tippereth. Even if we were to replace Nedsock, do you really think that the new Nedsock would become a diligent, hard-working Sephiroth, wholly unlike the previous one? Please refrain from talking about the replacement process in such a rash manner. I know how you feel, but Nedsock is a different matter. Tippereth, I have a pounding headache. Could you not shout? I reminded Lady Angela about the replacement process. Your days of irresponsibility will soon be over. You think I'd be scared of a threat like that? Hate to disappoint you. That's exactly what I want, Tippereth. Don't you get it? Let's see you say that when you're crushed into a pile of scrap. Why are they talking like they're robots? Manager, I don't really care whether you completed that last mission or not. I bet Miss Angela's having regrets as well. Feel the exact same way about myself as little Tippereth does, you see. Why haven't I been smashed up yet? Miss Angela could get someone better than me to fill my position anytime she likes. If I was her, I'd have destroyed an AI like myself at the first chance I could get. Well, this is awkward. I don't really expect you to say something nice to me. Don't worry about it. Finish a day with 3 or less agents deployed in each department. I don't really know if I'd be able to do that. Well, I mean, theoretically. Well, I'm not really going to worry about that right now. I don't really think we need to improve anybody's lob points right now. Although I will swap Corbinian in for... Yeah, let's swap Corbinian in for Elena. And then if I remember correctly, this one is, yeah, weak to light. So we'll have light. So we'll swap Corbinian out and give her the... Well, actually, first... Oh, that requires Temperance level 3. Well, I can't do that because then that gets rid of the whole point of putting her in that department. I can, however, equip that onto John. But literally every single ego in this department does red damage, so I'm not going to do that. I've been sending Delilah in with equipment that's weak to red damage this whole time? Nah, you get the Phoenix outfit instead. Much better. And you get that outfit instead. There we go. Much better. Weirdly enough, I've almost kind of segregated the departments in terms of damage because 2 out of the 3 abnormalities in this department do black damage. All 3 of the abnormalities in this department deal red damage. This one's kind of a mixed bag, but all the departments, the abnos in this department deal white damage. Like, I've got the departments relatively like segregated out in terms of weaknesses, which is pretty interesting. I don't know, just something neat. Alrighty, let's get things going. Mr. Kwong, repression work. Reinhardt, instinct. Delilah, instinct. Attachment. Instinct. Repression. Attachment. Repression. Oh, hey, you already got the pipe, too. Neat. Unfortunately, I can only have one magic bullet ego weapon, and that's currently being taken up by ya boy, the one, the only, Mr. Kwong, the ultimate employee of the department. This dude gets shit done. Employee of the month every month since he first became an employee here. Employee of the month every month since he arrived. You know him. You love him. It's Mr. Kwong, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a hand, won't you? Well, I mean, the Qlifoth meltdown did, if that counts. The Qlifoth meltdown is just like, yeah, woo, Mr. Kwong, yeah! And none of the other facilities are going into Qlifoth overload so far, which is interesting. Alright, we got everything for the Firebird now. But it still produces some of the most energy for us, so we're gonna keep milking that bird. That doesn't make any sense. Nice. Actually, you know what? You know what, Della? You go work with the Firebird this time. You spent enough time working with the fetus. Upgrading from fetus to phoenix. That's a hell of a job promotion if I've ever seen one. Damn. Okay, maybe we should have Delilah work with the Firebird more often. She is tearing shit up. Like plus 20. Sheesh. That is a fat chunk of energy right there. God damn. MVP employee right here, ladies and gents. MVP. Yep, we'll have Mr. Kwong finish his work with the Schadenfreude. The Schadenfreude. And then once he does, we'll send some employee to go interact with something on the first floor so that way we can get the, we can get things going. Clink. Okay, it's the... Hey, Riley! Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you all for hanging out. Hey, Moon! Thank you for the follow. I super appreciate it. Welcome on in. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ender. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. We play a bunch of different games, and tonight we're playing some Lobotomy Corporation. But how are you doing, Riley? How's your stream? What were you guys playing tonight? I think it was 14, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Bully the Ender? Wow, don't bully. Pew. Ow. Why are you bullying me? This song stuck in Riley's head because it's way too catchy. Understandable. Anyways, Mr. Kwong, go kill these things. And also that random clerk, but that's fine. You guys don't have to worry about the clerks. They're expendable. They don't count towards your death quota for the day. We can let the clerks die. They're fine. Whoop. Chat disconnected for a second. Bling bang bang born. Huh. Neat. But yeah. So, well, Raiders, welcome on into the Lobotomy Corporation facility. We have Sentient Skull, Doggo, Literal Iron Maiden, Radio Static, Cherry Blossom Tree that eats people, Child's Drawing, the Magic Bullet Man, the Tin Man filled with blood, the sentient suit of armor, the machine that grinds up humans into paste to power itself, to continue grinding humans into paste, the ultimate bomb shelter, the thing that's called the Nameless Fetus, speaks for itself, the Phoenix, the thing that hates when you look at it, so don't look at it, and the thing that you have to interact with every once in a while, otherwise a train drives through the facility and kills everyone. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation, where everything is fucked all the time. I'm still trying to... Also, for those of you curious, I am going to be doing a... at some point in the near future, I am going to be doing a celebration stream for the big old milestone of the large 5-0. Got some interesting stuff planned. But for now, I'm just trying to figure out like when a good date for that stream would be. Because I don't specifically know when like a good date for that would be. It would probably be like a weekend, I'd imagine. Oh, hey, Igor got the music note. Neat. Oh, and Corbani got the logging brooch from the woodsman. Neat. Bam, bam, bam. Go get a ticket from the train to hell, otherwise it's gonna kill everyone. Alright, let's see. Okay, Clifoth Meltdown 3rd level. Honestly, this isn't bad. Really just go... Attachment work with Corbinian. Eagery, go work at the singing machine. Although it is the fetus. And we'll send Della to work with the fetus. Oh, hey! Della got the little phoenix hairdo, the Feather of Honor. SP +2, movement speed +4, attack speed +4. Nice! That's really good. All right. That is our workday complete. S rank. Nice. Everybody's still alive. Ray got promoted to level 2. Convenience Temperance immediately jumped up to 4, huh? Alright, so she's not gonna be working with the Tin Man anymore. Because if you send somebody in with Temperance level 3 or higher, the Tin Man will steal their heart. And kill them. And then breach containment. Oh boy, chat. More boxes! Its memories began with a warm hug. Where does one go when they die? Or a teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes. As stars showered from the sky, the world falls into a slumber, trapped in an ecstatic lullaby. Let's do TO-168. Oh! Oh, we have to take 2! Oh no! Void Dream. Its memories began with a warm hug, or the girl begged in tears, "Mister, please cut off my feet." A warm hug sounds nice. Do you believe that, occasionally, forgotten things could be more beautiful? That was something you once told me. Now I understand what you meant. You're showing it to me right now. Alright then. The Central Command Team. Tippereth. Good day, Manager. We are in charge of the Central Command Team. Will our department be open today? Indeed it will. The Central Command Team is open for business. And perfect timing, too, because one employee has just outlived their usefulness working with the Iron Giant. Oh boy, it's even bigger now! Oh, oh no, no, no! Oh, oh no, 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 no! Okay, so let's take Corbinian. Let's strengthen up Rogan slightly. Let's take, yeah, we'll take John. We'll move John and Corbinian down to the Central Command Team. Rogan gets to work in the Safety Team. We'll hire 2 new employees. And, yeah, we'll also move Quinn down to the Central Command Team. Congratulations! You 3 have been promoted to the new department that we just unlocked. Have fun dealing with the 2 abnormalities we don't understand. Okay, as for their equipment, I think we want a good spread here. That does red damage, that does white damage. So then your weapon should deal... Actually, I think I'm going to swap Corbinian over to the fucking arm cannon. And we'll give Quinn the buzzsaw. As for the suits, Corbinian can take this, which endures white and black damage. We'll give John the logging suit. Yeah, we'll give John the logging suit, and then Quinn can have the gaze. There we go. Actually, do I want the... Alright, seems good. Now then. Oh, look at that. We got a whole massive wing of the facility down here. So what abnormalities do we have here? A stuffed teddy bear. And what the fuck is that thing? Looks like the fucking Undertaker, the thing. Alright, chat. So now, it's time for everybody's favorite game of what the hell do these things want? Because you know that these things will kill people. So for the Undertaker, let's send, this thing looks like it does white damage. So let's send Quinn in to do some insight. As for the teddy bear, I'm guessing red damage, and I feel like attachment would work well for this thing. Considering it's a teddy bear, I feel like attachment would be important for a stuffed bear. Alright. Man, this floor is absolutely massive. Like, look at this place. It's all stage. Alright. Having someone mourn you after your death is a blessing. Okay. Yeah, it does do white damage, just like I figured. Quinn witnesses the funeral procession of the butterflies. The teddy bear looks just like the teddy bears everyone had when they were young. It does white damage. They both do. Huh. That's surprising. I expected the teddy bear to do red damage. Portrait of another world, and we can change anything, produce infinite energy together. Okay, so let's see. When employees of Justice Level 2 or lower finished working with TO-168, the counts are lowered. What's Quinn's Justice Level? Fuck. Fuck, wait, nobody has a high enough Justice Level to interact with this thing. Shit. Weatherby died of asphyxiation after working with the bear multiple times in a row. I did not know that, Synteclair, but let's be careful on the spoilers a little bit. So no backseating some of these abnormalities I have not met yet. So I'm gonna actually retry real quick, and I'm gonna shuffle around the employees a little bit. Yeah. So, let's see. Who has a decent justice level that we could poach for the team downstairs? Ava. Perfect. Congratulations, Ava. You've now been promoted to the command team. Don't think about it too hard. And Quinn, you're going back up to the information team. Again, don't think too hard about it. Okay, so insight work with Eva. And she does have light resistant gear on. And then attachment work with Corbinian, because they only take half damage from white, so that should be perfect for the bear. Alright, let's see. We need to learn as much about these two new abnormalities as we can, because they could be very difficult to work with. Having someone mourn you after your death is a blessing. Okay. Burdensome fluttering wings come closer in a familiar yet strange way. No flowers or trees in this place, so where do all the butterflies come from? Okay, Ava seems to be doing decently well. Peaceful death in one's finest hours, an unexpected blessing. Oh, hey, hey, she got a positive result with this thing. Nice. Okay, just out of curiosity, let's do insight. Okay, level 3 or higher repression with this thing works well. So let's try that. Watch, I'm gonna have Eva do repression work with the thing, and then all of a sudden it's gonna jump scare me by going like, oh, you can't do repression work with it or you'll die. And it's like, well, fuck. Wish I had known that earlier. Alright, what about instinct? Very low. Okay, so don't do instinct work with the teddy bear. More at 11. Insight, I guess? We're going to be working exclusively with these two for the start of the day, because we got to figure out what the hell these two's deal is all about. Even doing repression work with the coffin thing is going well. Oh, God! Oh, it breached. Alright, then. Yeah, remember when I was making a joke about that? The above phenomenon also occurred when employees of Fortitude level 4 or higher. You gotta be kidding me! For fuck's sake! Oh, and they've been turned into a doll and strangled to death by the teddy bear. Ah, good. Everything's fucked. Okay, so the mortician is attacking people with butterflies, and the bear suffocated someone to death. Good. Fuck me. Ah. Okay. So Eva is not the job here. We need somebody with 3 or higher justice, and also lower than 4 fortitude. Do we have literally anyone that meets these requirements? Because I know all the people we have with high justice have high fortitude as well. Like, fortitude V, fortitude 4, justice 3, like... Good grief, we literally can't work with this thing. Actually, wait, if I rewind to the memory repository to re-unlock everything, I can rework on the abnormalities. Yes, okay. Yeah, and we still have the exact same abnormalities. Aha! Okay, perfect. So we got Corbinan to deal with him, and then we've got, let's see. I still don't know what to do about the bear, though. Get that. Apologies if I'm a bit silent. I'm just trying my best to kind of figure out what exactly to do with this current situation, because currently at the moment we have been dealt a very questionable hand, to say the least. Okay. Okay, you butterfly mortician son of a bitch. I've got your trump card now. Wait, it was fortitude, right? Let me see. Damn it, I don't remember my own, Yeah, it is fortitude. Okay. Say hello to your trump card, motherfucker. Corvinan is like the perfect employee to deal with your ass. We finally have a hard counter for the stupid butterfly thing. We just had to learn what it did, and we just had to save scum what it did, and specifically craft an employee designed to beat it. Okay, we'll have Corbinan go work with the butterfly again. But then after that, well... like, that's the thing. A bunch of different employees need to work with the teddy bear or it's going to suffocate them. And also, again, we can't focus too long on them, otherwise we're going to miss what everybody else is up to. Especially the train. Okay, so only high-level repression work tends to work on the mortician down there. Good to know. I think what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to get through this day as fast as possible. So that way I can try to set up a good team for dealing with for dealing with the bottom floor next round. Like, I could have a bunch of characters with, like, some new hires with, like, relatively... Because I think it's low temperance that the bear relies on. I'll try to get the thing just to make sure, but I think it's low temperance the bear relies on. Don't quote me on that, though. I don't actually know. I'm doing what some people would call guessing and hoping for the best. Which is pretty much all you can do in this game. Let's see. Alright, so let's see. What else is under Meltdown right now? It's the bear. It's the bear. It's the bear. It's the bear. Of course, my luck would dictate that the abnormality that I know one of the abnormalities I know the least about would go into Qlifoth Meltdown. Of course. Hopefully she gets there in time. Shit. Oh, okay. I think she entered just before it entered Qlifoth Meltdown. That was close. Yeah, okay, so it is low-level attachment skill that you need. So yeah, I think I need to have like 2 employees on standby for the bear to alternate between. Hi, Playful Plan. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great night. Welcome on in. I am currently trying to figure out how the hell to navigate some of the new abnormalities that I've been presented with. They're fun. By fun, I mean miserable. But, you know. It's just the way it is in LobCorp. Yeah, I got the train. I got the train right next to Schadenfreude, which is really funny. You know, the thing that can't be looked at. Right next to the thing that you need to keep an active eye on. Yeah, that's funny, ain't it? In like a really messed up way. Your RNG is good. I'm guessing that's sarcastic. Alright, Della should be just fine. Yep. Okay, so I just sent Cobrinian to take care of the bear, so I think it's safe to send Jacob now. I think. If I don't remember correctly, I'm gonna have to restart. But such is the way of things, I suppose. Let's see. Seems the picture in front of it's the only thing that matters to TO406. Begins to mend the tears and rips on its plush body. It doesn't react. Okay, nice. Unit several times in a row is what causes these let's see. Mika was found dead in its arms with a broken neck. Believe that visiting the containment unit several times in a row is what causes these unfortunate incidents. Please refer to the old letter document for more information. These are literally just the same guideline! RNG's pretty good considering how I see people getting A-left by now. Oh god. I don't know much about this game, but I do know that A-lefts are the big bad ones that really suck to deal with. At least if my memory hasn't failed me, I think that's what they are. What's going on with the Phoenix up there? Oh, it healed Della. Oh, that's cool. Like, it spread its wings and everything, and Della got healed. Neat. I haven't seen that animation yet. That's neat. No, you'll probably get an ALF within 2 or 3 days. Oh boy, I can't wait. Okay. Let's see. Work result was bad, lower with a high probability. Alright, yeah, so essentially, to work with this thing, you gotta be justice level 2 or lower, and fortitude, well, you gotta be justice level 2 or higher, or no, wait, 3 or higher, doy. And fortitude level 4 or fortitude level 3 or lower. Greater than 2 justice, less than 4 fortitude is how you can work with this thing. I'm actually going to have to leave both the employees on this layer on standby because both of them are going to end up having to fight whatever entity shows up together, and that's going to be a bit of a yikes, but well. Angela, go work with once in hundreds of good deeds, and let's see what RNG dictates that we receive today to fuck us. Oh wait, it's Dawn, so it's the green ones. Yep. Well, the greens aren't too bad. Alright, that's those 2 ones taken out. We'll send Mr. Kwong from the safety team to deal with that one. And we'll also send her the upstairs one as well, because he's really good at taking out these ones, just due to the sheer amount of damage he does with the bullet gun. Oh, god damn it, I forgot about the fucking train. Fuck. Well, now we gotta restart. Damn it, I forgot about the train. I was so busy with everything else. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, the train always arrives on time. Too bad my memory doesn't. Well, now we know. Now that we know what the 2 Abnos downstairs do, it shouldn't be too much of an issue to just like go about everything else as normal. Like, I was so busy dealing with the Abno fighting, I forgot about the train, and that's what gets ya. Like, that's literally exactly what gets ya. You're so busy dealing with everything else, you forget about the train, and then the train runs you over. Gotta send Igri to deal with that. Instinct work with Rin. And only 2 for the Clifoth meltdown? Huh. Thought it'd be more than that. Kill the people but causes no property damage. I mean, there are far more questionable and confusing things in this facility anyways, so... we should probably just heed Angela's advice and not think about it too hard. The more you think about the feasibility of these creatures, the less effective you are at your tasks. So you should do your job, shut the fuck up, and not think too hard about it. I'm going to think about it harder now. That is the exact opposite of what I advised, but whatever. You do you, I guess. That's the exact opposite of what I advised, but whatever. I'm not your mom. Do whatever the heck you want. I'm not your dad either. We have no familial relation unless you're secretly my 3rd cousin twice removed showing up on my channel. Alright, the bear's happy. The mortician is happy. Everybody's happy. Yay. Now send these two off to do their jobs and see where the robots are going to show up this time. Yeah, the train always just sneaks up on you when you least expect it. At some point you get 4 ALFs and have to choose one. That will be a hellish circumstance. How's this gonna work? Yeah, that just whizzes over everyone's head. Cool. And there we go. Yeah, that's all the robot boys down. How do you get 4 from 3? I don't know, man. I suck at talking and my brain malfunctioned. I know, me have ASD, me know English good. I've also been streaming for a while, so that'll do it. English is my only language and I'm bad at it. That is a mood. That is a mood. Hey, Della got healed again. Oh, the bird escaped. Well, it's fine. If I remember correctly, we just don't interact with it. I like how the only problematic one out of the two new Abnos is a bear. Yeah, true. We just gotta ignore the Firebird, and eventually it'll return to containment all on its own. We just gotta stay out of his way and not give a shit. Although that might be a problem when he's heading straight for my employees. Fuck. Guys, move! Why aren't they moving? Hey. Actually, this is the perfect opportunity for these guys to get that suppression thing done. Yeah, there we go. We can get that suppression thing done, like... But why won't these guys move? Like, I click on them, tell them to move here, and they don't. Oh, you have to right-click on a room. I am a fucking dumbass. I don't know what pissed off Static. Like, I don't know, but everything's Clyfoth counter just suddenly just plummeted. I'm going to unpiss off Static, don't worry. And the Firebird is returning to containment as we speak. Oh, God. Hey, I forgot Schadenfreude was on screen. We're gonna retry. No, I was just checking to see if anybody had gotten eaten by Singing Machine. Actually, wait, hang on. Now that I know the deal with the bear, I'm actually going to try and, like, reorganize the team a little bit. Just give me a sec here. There we go. Now we can have Jacob and Elena swapping off on the teddy bear. Hey, Playful Plan, thank you for the follow. I super appreciate it. Hope we've been having a great time here. But yeah, now we have 2 employees to swap off on the bear with, while Corbinian just has to deal with the butterflies. Thank you for throwing something at me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep a closer eye on, I gotta remember to keep a closer eye on Firebird's Clyfoth counter, otherwise things could get real fucky real fast. Like, that's the thing. You gotta, like... I always forget, like... You gotta keep a closer eye on everything except one Abno. Exactly! That's the problem! Everything else you gotta keep a closer eye on. One of them you have to actively remember not to keep a closer eye on. Now we do attachment by Elena this time. Oh, Express Train to Hell is undergoing Clyfoth meltdown? That's fine, I was gonna interact with the thing anyway. Wait, I had like absent-mindedly put Rogan in this group, but that's actually a good thing because Rogan doesn't have the best work success. So he's going to only have a common success chance with the Firebird. Meaning that the Firebird's Clyfoth counter won't necessarily decrease as much. I'm a genius! You're a freaking genius, you idiot! Doesn't help when your camera's zoomed out. Yeah, that's true. The Funeral of the Dead Butterflies. That's this thing's name. And this guy is a teddy bear. Just a teddy bear. Nothing too concerning about it at all. It's just a teddy bear. It's just a teddy bear. There's nothing concerning about it at all, Smile. Oh, it's the purples. Alright, the purples are easy to deal with. Ah, yes, the baby gun. I forgot about the fucking baby claw gun that I had equipped her with. Easy peasy. Let's see. Okay, so the last person to interact with the teddy bear was Jacob. So that means it's Elena's turn. I had to check that because I legit forgot who last interacted with the teddy bear, and I was like, oh god, oh fuck. Oh god, oh fuck. Can it be tomorrow faster? Why? What's going on tomorrow? You have to pick new Abnos tomorrow. Oh, that's what you mean. Well, unfortunately, this is probably going to be the last in-game day that I'm playing on stream tonight, because I am pretty tired. I haven't been going for a while. Oh, I forgot. I forgot it's the Harmony of the Skin now. I mean, I don't really have to worry about this. The rest of the work is finishing up, so, you know. I'll just let that thing wander around, do its shit. And I don't have to worry about it. Hello there, Azigogur. How you doing? Hope you're having a great night. All right. Ease yourself. Do you not have need of the blessing? The city remained a beautiful place where the emerald road sparkled bright as ever, and the girl begged in tears, "Please, mister, cut off my feet." Ye birds. Let's see. Remember this melody Professor used to play when students were happy, and prayer shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget how to even exist. I'll take that one. New manager. Heard you're a very valuable asset to the corporation, contributing greatly to the prosperity of our company. I ask you please keep up the good work with your capable assistant, Angela. You'll not find me in this place at the moment, but I believe we will be able to come face to face soon. Lobotomy Corp will never forget your devotion and effort. Look forward to meeting with you. Kind regards, A, the CEO of Lobotomy Corporation. You received a document written by A himself? Perhaps you're being recognized now. A is on a rather long journey currently. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home. This place. If I were to ever leave this place, traveling is the first thing I'd want to do. I'd be able to walk around as much as possible, taking in the scenery as if I were capturing a million photos. The day still lies cold, but we know what the winter frost is almost over. Can you see the flowers budding up through the snow? Hiya, manager. I'm Tippereth. Nice to meet you. I'm Tippereth, too. Are you two twins? Of course we are. Isn't it obvious we're twins? But if your question is whether we're biological twins, then no. In other words, trying to differentiate us is meaningless. We're in charge of the Central Command team. The department for the Central Command is a huge one, so the two of us handle everything. Like two peas in a pod. Isn't that fortunate? Seeing as you've survived your duties long enough to meet us, I won't have to bore you, both of us, with the basics of things like what abnormalities are and how to manage them, right? Try not to be a disappointment. I know that not even your status as the manager will let you get away with it. I know you'll do fine, manager. Here's a word of advice. I'm nothing like those upper Sephiroth you've gotten used to, so don't treat me like I'm one of them. They're a bunch of idiots. But in technical aspects, we're not so different. What I'm trying to say is, the uppers are only good at pretending to be busy when they don't have much work to begin with. I can't even believe they all consider all of us Sephiroth. Tiff is amazing, and Tiff is eh. I like Tiff, but dislike Tiff. But Tiff's stories are great. Which Tiff? Be specific! Or rather, be Tiff. Be specific. Eh? God, that joke was so bad. Hey, Azigogur, thank you for the follow. I super appreciate it. That Tiff? Which Tiff? Oh wow, this man does not know Tiff from Tiff. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Anyways, the Central Command Department is where the true story starts. I don't care if it disappoints you or gives you encouragement. All I care about is that you have a good performance in your work. Hope that you'll find some encouragement here. Hey, Tippereth. Hi, Netsock. Since you're both Tippereth, I guess that counts as you both greeting me. Here's the plan for the joint operation duel between the safety team and the Central Command team tomorrow. Please look it over. Look it over? I bet I'll have to rewrite the entire thing from scratch. Just leave it over there, Netsock. I'll give it a review and let you know. Tippereth, you're too soft. There's no need to be kind to an addict like Netsock. You might as well end up catching upper layer syndrome that way. Speaking of, that plan of yours came 2 days later than I requested. But Netsock can work fine when he's motivated too. You know that. Results are not the problem here. The point is Lady Angela's way too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished this addict right at the first infraction. That'd please Yesod, alright. Why don't you two go and I'll have some serious discussion on implementing a penalty point system. Bet it'll be productive. Oh, just be quiet. Buzz off to that upper layer of yours where you belong. I was about to. See you, Tippereth. Bye, Netsock. Upper layer Sephiroth have too easy. Not that middle layer Sephiroth are better in my eyes. I like our middle layer Sephiroth. They're cheerful and make me laugh. How many times do I have to tell you? You shouldn't laugh so easily. We have to be strict, stern, and stoic. We're the centermost, the central command team. Don't worry, Tippereth. I know. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Oh, manager, you're still here? Well, I have an assignment for you. Don't even think about slacking off. The manager will do fine like he always does. He could fail too like he always does. Wow! Thanks! That tiff right there. Ender, come on. See what we mean now? No, yeah, I totally get ya. I totally get ya. Man, Tiff isn't like Tiffum, I know, right? I know, right? Yeah, yeah, totally. Like, I honestly prefer Tiff. The other Tiff just doesn't sit right with me, you know? They don't have the vibe that I'm looking for. Tiff, on the other hand, they absolutely have the vibe I'm looking for. Tiff is so cool compared to Tiff. Exactly. Alright. Unfortunately, I have been going for quite a while here, so I am going to have to wrap up stream here for tonight. But I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Honestly, it's been ages since I've tried out Lobotomy Corp, so it was super fun getting back to playing the game again. It's like Caroline and Justine and P5 all over again. I mean, you're not wrong. But, yeah. With that, let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? Cue the music. Still can't believe this song is from Lobotomy Corp. I haven't heard it yet, but when I do, I will likely shit bricks. Sure, Tiff, but Tiff might also be a good target. Unfortunately, Tiff doesn't stream. I wish they did, though. I'd probably watch them. Let's see. Let's go raid my friend Mako. Why not? For those of you who don't know who Mako is, she is a variety streamer here on Twitch. She plays a bunch of different games, and it looks like tonight she's playing Mega Man Battle Network 6. Part of the Mega Man Battle Network collection. That's the raid message. Let's do... The Beam Brigade got half their employees run over by a giant hell train because we're good at our job. Yeah! But I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I super appreciate it. Join the Discord, !Discord in the chat, to vote on the game that we play on the weekly vote days. It looks like the game we're going to be playing tomorrow is the sequel, for lack of a better term, to Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Ruina. I'll see you all then. Bye!